Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Buckingham Nimbus in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, similar to yesterday's video, which was on the Velatus, this thing is discounted this week, and I have never really done a review or customization or anything like that on YouTube of it. So anyway, I wanted to do this today, and I plan on doing this with all the aircraft as they potentially go on sale and stuff like that. Now, the Nimbus this week is going for $1,330,000, down from $1.9 million even. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Now, passive mode is disabled in this type of vehicle. It does say in the top left right now, which is kind of interesting. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this thing right now, and then we're going to quickly call up Pegasus and see if we can get this thing delivered, which obviously we're going to be able to. It's not going to be an issue. But this thing will be a Pegasus vehicle, in case you guys were wondering. So to start things off, it's a Pegasus vehicle, but I do believe that we will be able to take it into the hangar and potentially change the color of it and things like that. So anyways, let's go ahead and, oh, it's right there. Wow, okay, I was just about to check the map to see where it was. No, it's literally right beside me. So this is the Nimbus. $1.9 million regularly, $1,330,000 right now. Now, you may notice a few things about it. Firstly, it looks a lot like a Luxor, but it does look a little bit better than the Luxor. It has a little bit of a different sort of style to it. I think the tail's taller. It's also just a little bit bigger, I think, like the actual cockpit and like cabin itself. I think it's just a little bit bigger, and it does look really nice, I must say. I do like the look of this jet overall. Now, I do believe that in the back of this thing, you may be able to drink champagne and things like that. And I'm going to give it a try if I can. I am heading into the back of the plane here, it does look like. Okay, and this is what it looks like inside. So it looks like at each table, you can smoke a cigar or you can drink champagne. It basically looks like there's 1, 2, and then there's more seats in the back there as well. So yeah, this thing is an 8-seater in total, but that is also counting the pilots. So anyways, we will quickly take a little swig of champagne here, as I also did yesterday when I was flying the Velatus. It really helps with flying to just have a little bit of alcohol in your system, apparently. So anyways, there we go. We'll just down that right quick, and then we'll also quickly take a little smoky smoke of the cigar here, and just so you guys can see what this does. Now, not 100% sure why passive mode is disabled while in this plane. I feel like that's kind of strange, but it seems to be the case. So anyway, maybe we'll discover something once I actually start flying the plane. But this is pretty cool to be able to smoke and drink champagne on here. So that is pretty neat. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit the exit here, and then I'm going to jump out of the plane. This is what it looks like with the ramp down and everything. But anyway, we're going to hop into the pilot seat now, which is what I'm sure everybody who's watching this actually cares about. So the door closes itself. Now we're sitting here on the runway, and let's go ahead and take off with this plane. Now, so far, even on the runway, it does feel a little more responsive and a little quicker than the Luxor, I do believe. And then we're going to get up into the air here, and first impressions are, it feels very similar to a Luxor. Like very, very, very similar. I wouldn't doubt it if it's actually the exact same like flight model that they used for the Luxor. However, this thing might have a little bit more in the way of power. Oh no, it is stalling anyways. Okay, I thought it was going to do this without stalling, but it would appear that is not necessarily the case. Now, the main comparisons that I want to do with this thing versus the Luxor are speed and maneuverability. I think those are the two most important aspects of a plane like this, and especially a plane that, well, realistically, you can get basically the same thing by just going to the airport and stealing a Luxor. Now, the Nimbus is a very cool looking plane. It does look very nice. I think that it is generally better looking than the Luxor, I would say. I think that it does actually look quite nice. Yeah, I don't know if you can justify spending $1.9 million on this just so that you can call Pegasus to get it instead of just going to the airport and stealing a Luxor. So that's something that's a little up in the air. Now, I'm going to do some sort of maneuvers with this plane. And I do think that it is a lot more maneuverable than the Luxor. I also believe that it is smaller than the Luxor. And in fact, I actually want to check this. But before we do that, we're going to head over to my hangar, which is located in the military base, and see if we can change the color on this thing like you can with many aircraft in GTA Online, and see if potentially there's anything else that can be done to the Nimbus. I really doubt it. I think that color is the only thing we're going to be able to do, if we can even change the color, which I do think is going to be a possibility, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, we're going to get down here. I'm going to go ahead and pop the landing gear, and here we go. And I really hope we can stop before we hit the building. Okay. All right, yeah, okay, nice. Okay, now enter the hangar with current vehicle. Vehicle must be removed from my hangar, so I will go ahead and throw a laser or a Hydra out or something like that, something that I'm not going to lose a bunch of money on. I'm interested to see what we can do with this plane. To start things off, I think I'm actually going to get rid of the Velatus, because I just did that yesterday, and it's not going to cost me anything. Now, it says in the top left there, this Pegasus aircraft has been converted to a personal aircraft. Where is it though? Hang on. The hangar, I swear, is it gets a little confused sometimes. We'll run all the way to the back here, and we'll see if we can't get the Nimbus out. Did they put it in storage? They did put it in storage. Oh, because it's a medium aircraft, it needs more space. I see. Oh, okay. Apparently it doesn't really need more space. It just, okay. Yeah, anyway, whatever. That's fine. As you can see, it is quite a large plane. I do want to do a size comparison, like I said, when we get back to Los Santos, just to see. Oh, wow, that's close, man. That wing is close as hell. Okay, nice. Yeah, I do want to do a size comparison with this and the Luxor. I think they're going to be about the same size, but it's going to be a little different. Anyway, let's hop inside here and modify the aircraft. And I was correct, it is the respray that we are able to do on the plane. Now, what color do we want to go for? I'm personally thinking about like maybe a blue of some sort. I feel like a nice blue could be kind of interesting, like a Mariner blue maybe. Kind of like the look of that. And then for that secondary color, oh, we can change this up quite a bit. I feel like a white. With the Mariner blue would be quite nice. I think that looks quite good. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay, let's go ahead and exit the hangar once again. Unfortunately, that is all we can do. Is just the respray. I'm kind of thought that that's probably what was going to happen, but it is pretty cool to be able to respray the plane nonetheless, though. So that is pretty neat. Anyway, let's go ahead and take off yet again. I wish that we could do like engine upgrades or something like that, maybe handling upgrades to just change things up a little bit, you know, with this plane and with some of the other Pegasus vehicles that you can bring in. You know, it would be nice to be able to upgrade, like, you know, the Hydra and the laser. That would be really cool. It'd make them a lot more viable, I think, too, which is, you know, kind of neat. But I don't think a lot of people will really know too much about the Nimbus, and that you can just go to the hangar and change the respray color of it. I don't think a lot of people will have considered that. But yeah, I don't know. It you know, for 1.9 mil, it is a very smooth flying plane, and for 1.3 mil, I feel like, I don't know, it's not a bad deal for what you're getting. Getting to be able to smoke and drink the champagne in the back of the plane is a cool feature. It can hold 8 players, and it's pretty quick. I do think that it is faster than the Luxor. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I can't really see how Rockstar would add this plane into the game and make it slower than the Luxor when it's, you know, almost the same product, really. I feel like they'd want to incentivize you to buy the Nimbus a little bit more than that by making it just, you know, a little quicker than the Luxor or something like that. But honestly, I don't know. We just simply don't know. So anyway, I'm going to go and try to find a Luxor here on the runway, just so we can do a little tiny comparison here, just because I am quite curious to know. Is there a Luxor around? I feel like the Luxors usually spawn over here, so I will start going down right here. And okay, there is a Luxor here. Let's go. Awesome. Now, yeah, okay, the Luxor's a little bit longer, and it's more of a smaller profile plane, I would say. I would say this thing is, oh, this thing's actually way bigger. This thing is like way bigger. I think the Luxor might be a little longer, but the Nimbus is, they're close, actually. They're really close. Now, yeah, the Nimbus is definitely a little bit on the bigger side. That's for sure. Let me line this up here. I feel like that's about even. So I'm gonna hop out of the plane here, and I just want to do a little test here. I wish we were out in the light, but Yeah, the Nimbus's cabin seems like it's a little thicker than the Luxor's, and the wingspan also looks like it is significantly larger, as well as the engines being larger too. And the Nimbus is also much taller, so there's a little bit of a difference between the looks of the two planes, which is it's nice. It's good that there's a difference. Is the Nimbus worth buying? It is a really hard call to make because, you know, the Luxor, you can just come to the airport, like I obviously just demonstrated. You can come to the airport, grab a Luxor, and just kind of take off, you know. I do think there 100% is a performance difference between the Nimbus and the Luxor, though. The Nimbus is so much faster. It is actually so much faster, I think. At least on the initial takeoff. I don't know about in the air. I mean, they honestly feel pretty similar. The Nimbus is more maneuverable, though. I can tell you that right now. It definitely felt a little bit more maneuverable than this Luxor. That's for sure. So, you know, there is a little bit of a performance difference there. Again, similar to what I said yesterday with the Velatus video, if you guys saw that, it really just depends what you're looking for. Like, if you already have, you know, an F-160 Raju, you know, the best jet in the game, and if you already have the Akula, and you already have the FH-1 Hunter, and you already have, you know, a good base of aircraft in the game, if you've already got all the vehicles and all the businesses that you need, if you want to, you know, splurge on, you know, buying a Nimbus, I don't think it's the worst purchase you can make, especially while it's on sale. Even for 1.9 mil, though, I still feel like you are getting some value out of this plane, just in the fact of how unique it is. It's different. You don't see anybody flying these ever, probably because they're not weaponized and you can't really grief people with them. So not a lot of point for certain players, that's for sure. But they are very similar. I don't know that it's 100% worth buying. Again, like I said, it really depends what you've got going in GTA Online. If you've got yourself established pretty well, you've got a lot of, you know, vehicles already, things like that, then buying a Nimbus I don't think is the worst decision you can make. However, if you're a new player and you're just looking to get an aircraft because some money's burning a hole in your pocket, there's certainly better purchases you can make than the Nimbus. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, overall, I do think it is a good plane. For 1.9 mil, I mean, I'm not necessarily regretting buying it. I will probably use it again someday. But yeah, the money could definitely be better spent in other places if you're a lower level, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, there you have it. That has been it for my Buckingham Nimbus customization and review in GTA Online. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Consider subscribing to my channel if you guys are new. And I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.